Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. So in this one I wanted to discuss specialists because quite frankly it's a pretty safe bet that not only are specialists not really going anywhere, but we will continue to get new ones. Obviously we got Zero now, which is a different version of, well, what was it called in Black Ops 3 again? The Strider, I think, the girl with the bow. And they can obviously mix and match equipment and specialist abilities and all that kind of stuff to fit this game. And since we're getting both, they're definitely going to pretty much go back and forth on in terms of what abilities and stuff that we're going to get. But it is what it is. And hopefully it'll only be a matter of time before we get a no specialist playlist, which I think people are going to play the living shit out of. And quite frankly, it might even get so popular that it might even become permanent. But at the same time, if you look at the way they've been doing this, it looks like it's going to be something that they're just going to continuously give us temporary playlists from the looks of it. I don't think there's going to be anything permanent no matter what. Because every single one of us like the fact that TDM was at 100. We like the fact that 85 was better than 75. But we keep going back to TDM 75. And if something does get brought back, it's brought back temporarily. So it is what it is. We're going to have to take in the good with the bad. So I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. But until we get that no specialist playlist, whether we get it or not, the thing is that we are going to get new specialists. I mean, that's a given. And the Reaper has made a return. That the robot from Black Ops 3, he's pretty much made a return in Blackout. And we've got Zero now in multiplayer. So it's only a matter of time before we get yet another specialist for multiplayer. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a new specialist every single time, quite frankly. And every single iteration, I wouldn't be surprised if we got like 3 new weapons. I mean, just the rule of 3 and then the rule of 2 with the specialists are going to keep adding new things to Blackout and adding new things to multiplayer. So it is what it is. I mean, it's cool that we have new things coming. So, I mean, like I said, we got to take in the good with the bad. So my question to you guys is, which specialists do you think that they should bring back? Now, obviously, they may bring back specialists of the past, there's no doubt about it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be all the same. I think Zero is a really good example of that, since she can hack a lot of stuff and basically disrupt equipment and all that kind of good stuff. So she definitely doesn't work the exact same way. And again, like I said, they can mix and match. So they've brought back certain specialist abilities and just applied them to different specialists this time around or whatnot. It's the way this game specifically works. It's what they had in mind, so it's what they did. So what would you guys like to see? Like, for instance, I've noticed that in terms of a specialist that I personally wouldn't mind having come back. Now, for me, I was never too crazy about specialists in the first place since Black Ops 3, since the first iteration. If you guys have been watching me since then, you guys will know that in Black Ops 3, the specialist that I was using was Battery, and I was using her kinetic armor. I did not use the War Machine. I was using kinetic armor. That's pretty much it. That's all I used for a vast majority. If you look at my old combat record in Black Ops 3, you will definitely see that I barely used anything else, and I sincerely mean barely used anything else. So it's not that I hated specialists or anything like that. I just really liked what Battery did. But for me personally, like, I can't think of anything else. I mean, the health is already, the time to kill is already where it is right now, so I seriously doubt that they're going to bring back the kinetic armor. It's only going to piss people off, especially since you got body armor as well. And if you were to bring something like that back, it would probably piss players off, because you know how people are going to use it. They're going to stack it together. They're going to use they got their body armor, and then whenever they decide to pop the kinetic armor, that would just be crazy overkill. So I hope they don't do something like that, and I hope I'm not giving them ideas, but it's not like anybody from Treyarch is watching my shit anyway. But hopefully in the future that'll change. Who knows? With the help of you guys, hopefully that'll change, and then hopefully I'll get to a point to where my videos will actually make a difference. But until then, I could just do little eensy-weensy pushes and hope for the best. But personally speaking, I think that if they brought back the Ripper and give him like a speed boost, so that way it'd be a little bit easier for him to melee people, and then obviously his ability would be to melee people. So, or a mix of both or whatnot. I mean, I know it could be a little bit annoying, but at the same time, out of all the possible annoying things that you can add into this game, that would be the minimal annoyance, in my opinion. But everybody has their own opinions, so I would really like to know down in the comment section, who would you bring and what equipment and abilities would you use? You guys are very some of you guys are extremely creative, and some of you guys have been around this community in terms of Call of Duty for even longer than I have. So I'm sure you guys could think of something that I haven't even mentioned or whatnot. And on Twitter, you guys are been very, very good at communicating back and forth with me. And also in the comment section, especially because you guys are starting, especially on Twitter. I know that one person in particular is being very vocal about how they want a no specialist playlist, and I am pretty damn sure that they are not the only ones. I want it, everybody else wants it. Now granted, with the newly found hit detection ever since this update, which has made a big load of difference for me and from everything that you guys have been telling me in my previous videos, my most recent ones actually, that it's playing better for you as well. First of all, I'm very, very happy and excited to read that, because quite frankly, I think we should all be having a similar experience with the game, regardless of which platform, regardless of our internet connection, regardless of whatever the deal may be. So I'm glad that it's playing well for you guys as well, and that it's becoming a game changer for you, which is great, because the better the community feels about the game, the more the game will succeed, and therefore the better the game can become, at least potentially. But overall, though, I want to know down in the comment section what you guys think in terms of the specialist. Who do you want to come back from previous games? Or by all means, have at it. Invent a new one and give me a few examples of equipment and ability or whatnot. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. I just wanted to kind of pick your brain, so to speak. And obviously, with the inclusion of the specialists that they brought in with this update, it's only a matter of time. I'm pretty sure every single update we're probably going to have a new one. So anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. And as always, if you did, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.